So when many people do talk about power scaling, people mainly mean DBZ, Naruto, Bleach, a lot of other anime shows that are relevant today, and heck, the editor of this video, Aiden Kerr, check out his channel, it's really good. Did this guy up, but here I'm doing something even more obscure than that. And I mean obscure. Plants vs. Zombies, folks. Yeah, these things are pretty OP. Okay, let me get some stuff out of my chest before we start. I'm adding all the stuff when analyzing these characters, since nothing counters or contradicts another when you go from the original to Garden Warfare to even the Heroes mobile game. Nothing changes except the scenarios they're in. So I'll be talking about the three major stuff the plants were in. But I won't be talking about the strongest verse. I'm going to go from the weakest plants to the strongest to show how well the verse is. So let's get started off with one of the weakest characters in the verse, Wall Knight. Wall Knight in the Heroes mobile game was able to activate his armor fast enough before this rocket at close range was able to collide with him. The average speed of a missile is 7,672.691 miles per hour or Mach 10, meaning Wall Knight had to be reacting at this speed. Now with the durability, since he had his armor to survive, I won't say he can naturally be this level, only with his armor he's able to be this durable. The missile itself shown to be the standard one, being able to most likely destroy a building if it hit one. Also, at one occasion, the being known as the Smash threw him so hard at a giant-sized golf course castle it caused the entire castle to crumble down in the second picture, further backing up the large building durability. Clearly, it took a lot to bust this nut. Get it? He's a nut? Can you bust a nut? I'll let myself out. Okay, I'll go to the next plant. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast here, folks, with these characters. I have a lot of them to talk about, so I'll be mainly talking about the best things they have done. Next plant I will be talking about is the Rose herself, known for her magic and hacks. She can time stop, transform into a weird spirit version of herself, and even turn people into ghosts as well. I think her best feat is when she had her magic affect the Smash in the mobile game Hero. You see, the Smash in his introduction panel was so angry that he couldn't open a jar. He slammed on the ground so hard he destroyed every building around him with ease and created this giant crater. The weight of the Smash is a bit hard, but we can compare him to the size of a telephone pole, since he looks like he's part of the Gargantuar class, which holds full-size telephone poles as battering weapons. You see, the average telephone pole is around 40 feet high, so we calculate his weight to the pole if he was that size. At best as we can get is he's at 2,239 pounds. Next we did is see how hard he was seeing it and how hard it was to slam to the ground. Hence mainly because he broke the jar in one hit, it's clear to see he wasn't building up energy, but he was letting it all out at once. And based on the damage beings he hurt, it's safe to say his power is at least low tier city block, and we are being highly generous here since we didn't see the full damage of what he did. Since you only see the crater, destroy buildings around him, and other characters around him defeated. So then, with the Rose's magic can at least affect city block level characters. You can't match them to them physically like other plants, but I'll explain more of that during the video. Next, we're going to talk about the Pea Shooter and the hero version of them, the Green Shadow. The Green Shadow at one point, when the zombies accidentally called her to their party, she easily took down most of the heavy hitters, like the recently mentioned Smash and even Super Brains. Well, I'll be talking about at the end of the video. But I'm going to explain how many plants are able to physically scale to much higher scaling zombies. You see, unlike the zombies whose weapons could scale to Super Brains or the Smash, but the plants are their weapons. You see, the plants create the weapons out of their body. The pea shooter shoots out green peas, the corn fires corn, Cactus shoots out stone needles, from Disguise 7, and I might be able to fire something, and the chomper is his whole body. So the plants could physically scale to these characters. Pea shooter is also shown to be able to move and react faster than the sunflower's own attacks, and pretty much the whole series can as well. Why is that important, you may ask? I don't know, maybe because it shoots beams of fucking sunlight? I mean beams of literal fucking sunlight? The sunflower is shown and stated in its moves in bio that it harnesses the sun itself to use for basic stun pellets to its giant death beam. And even the queen sunflower does a even bigger beam of death. And even plants and zombies and Garden Warfare can Samurai Jack this bitch. Is that a really good joke? Did people really say Samurai Jack? Well, who put this in my script? Oh well. So, do I think they're faster than light? Well, no. I say this is at least 70% the speed of light, or at least relativistic as well. Okay, I think I should go up to the final character of today's Powerscaling video, Super Brains himself, or what I call Hotter Superman with personality, if you know what I mean. He's actually the most OP character in the frickin' series. Super Brains should reach true infinity. Torches and pitchforks down before you start raging. Please hear me out. The other characters may be incredibly powerful, incredibly skilled, and even great fighters, but while they will always have limits, Super Brains' maximum potential is limitless. He's not meant to be relatable. He's not meant to lose. It's not about if he loses a fight, it's about if he's doing the right thing. I feel like I did this joke before in FCC. Kidding aside, Super Brains can easily scale to the likes of Solar Flare and other plants on her level. Solar Flare, even while frozen herself, was able to instantly melt an entire water park, which was instantly frozen over by the zombie Brain Freeze. Additional water parks carry about 900,000 gallons of water in them, which equates to roughly 3,406,871.61 kilograms of water. If you multiply that by 334,000 for the latent heat of water, that gives an output of, I think that's like the 1,137,894,783,740 joules of energy. That's roughly 271.96 tons of TNT, easily multi-city block which Super Brains can scale to. And this calculation doesn't even count the hot tub, the blocks of ice that any of the other plants were frozen in, or the fact that Solar Flare was frozen herself. And Super Brains did beat her in a fight, and even survived multiple attacks beatings from her, Green Shadow, and Giant Potato Hulk, I mean Spadoo. And he still got out of the fight almost unharmed and somehow escaped without being found out. It's impressive that he survived a jump attack by these others, city block to multi-city block characters all at once, when he wasn't even ready to fight. And he got out of it barely as well. I mean, when Goku got caught off guard, he almost died to a laser. This clearly means Super Brains stopped Goku, even more reason to compare him to Superman. Well, now I'm gonna mention an itsy-bitsy outlier. In one of the official animated trailers for Garden Warfare 2, Super Brains punched a plant known as Super Bean off the moon and collided with the planet itself, and it, well, did this. Yeah, this is a speed I've been hesitant in saying it should be added, and let me explain why. Okay, so the Earth's diameter is 12,472 millimeters. By comparing it to the explosion itself has 2,571 kilometers. I'm using this calculation, but since I'm not going to waste my time messing it up and saying it, so here's the editor just to put this up on the screen. Thanks, man. This will equal around 479,665,017 of force, and at an easier term, 23.985 teratons of force, or if you want to be rounding it up, it's 24 teratons of force. Meaning this speed is at least country levels of force. That's quite strong. In fact, that's much greater than 4 joules of kinetic energy. Get the joke? Anyone? Nope? Okay, I'll shut up. So why am I not really fully behind this feat? Well, mainly because it can be seen as an outlier, and I can believe that. Not much else backs up this feat besides this one trailer, so not much is backing it up, but at least they have consistent multi-city block feats, right? So let's go back and summarize what I came up with this video. The plants and zombies at their slowest have subsonic reaction and speed, and at their best they're relativistic to maybe faster than light speed. We can use the sunlight dodging from the sunflower and solar flare. With strength, at their lowest is at least large building level, thanks to the more weaker beings, the Wall Knight, and also because of beings like Green Shadow, the Smash, Solar Flare, and Super Brains, they have shown consistent city block to multi-city block scaling, while the regular zombies' weapons could scale to them. Most zombies like Foot Soldier, Imps, Engineers, and All-Stars can't match Super Brains or Smashes in physical power, but their weapons most likely can. And to top that up, I can at least mention with the outlier Super Brains, therefore they all could be country level. But I don't think country level yet. Just at least multi-city block is the best case scenario at the moment. That's basically all I have to say. And I want to thank you all for watching this, and I hope to do more of these. I do hope to make one for one of my all-time favorite series, Bomberman, soon, but I thought working on a much more simpler series would be a good starting point. Also, go check out the editor of this video, Aiden Kerr. He edited a few FCC episodes in the past, like Kublix vs. Robot Masters, KO vs. Izuku, and the Frog Waifu vs. Siyu, and also soon-to-be Gokin vs. Roshi. So go give him some love as well. Also, like to thank Biff Weed for adding some of the jokes to the script in his own words are painfully unfunny and make the video hard to sit through. and subscribe to Parakism or Packerism or whatever that you say his name. So go check him out as well. Well, thanks everyone. See you soon.